Hello and welcome back to New Wave Global. And I'm going to be talking about Elon Musk's new America Party. Is it a real vision, a disruptive vision, or just a billionaire's fantasy? Of course, there's so much speculation and it's grabbed headlines, not just in America, but across the world. So, Elon Musk, the tech billionaire, has just launched a new political party called the America Party, a name that sounds like a brand and a promise rolled into one. But what does this party actually stand for? Can it change anything in America's deeply entrenched political system? And if I add polarized system, or is it just another tech billionaire's moonshot, more spectacle than substance? These are questions that everybody's sort of wondering about. So let's take a closer look, not just at the headlines, but at the deeper currents behind this bold move. What is America Party? Many people are asking if you look at Twitter and other social media platforms. So Musk announced this party with typical fanfare. I mean, today the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom. Okay, that's vintage Musk. Grand, sweeping, and infinitely vague. So far, the party's ideology appears to be a mix of libertarianism, techno optimism, and populist sound bites. There's talk of free speech absolutism, anti woke politics, opposition to big government, and a heavy dose of nationalism. So, all of this is the current sort of public view of this new party. It is still not an official platform yet, but the rhetoric leans anti establishment, yet still very capitalist. Think Silicon Valley meets the Tea Party with a Twitter addiction. I saw this comment and I found it really funny. But the bigger question here is, does the United States need a third party? This is not the first time someone has tried to disrupt America's two party system. From Theodore Roosevelt's Progressive Party in 1912 to Ross Perot in 1990s and even Ralph Nader in 2000, third parties have flared up, made lots of noise, and then disappeared into the margins. And why? Because the United States electoral system, with its winner takes all structure and expensive media landscape, is engineered to discourage outsiders of the two party system. And that's going to be Musk's big challenge. But the thing that favors Elon Musk, perhaps, is that the public trust in both Democrats and Republicans has cratered. Poll after poll shows Americans want new choices. So, yes, the desire and perhaps the space is there, but the system, it's not built to welcome them. That's the structural constraint here. And then we should look at Elon Musk, what kind of a disruptor he is. So perhaps compared to his the earlier third party leaders or disruptions, Musk is somewhat different. So he controls his own media ecosystem through X, formerly Twitter. He can shape narratives and amplify messages without relying on the traditional gatekeepers. Perhaps that's what he's really banking on. And now we know why he actually bought Twitter a few years ago. He has also a devoted fan base that cuts across ideology. Libertarians, centrists, disaffected tech bros, free speech warriors, even some on the far right. And let's not forget, he's the richest man in the world. That gives him the means to bypass donors, fund candidates, build infrastructure, and market his party like a product launch. In that sense, Musk has what earlier third party leaders lacked: platform, reach, money, and a cult of personality. I mean, you may or may not like him, but you can't ignore him. What it doesn't yet have is a political organization, or what is known as the party machine, and even a clear message that speaks to the average American family which actually goes out to vote. Now, the formation of America Party and Musk's new announcement comes in the wake of the Elon Musk and Donald Trump fallout, the much talked about. Uh, so once Musk was extremely close to the president, defending him online, attending events, and even backing almost all of his policies until the big beautiful bill and other differences crept up. Things have changed now. Trump attacked Musk for backing out of a business deal. Musk fired back, mocking Trump's age and ego. The bromance is over, or at least for now. Some say this new party is Musk's way of sidelining or cutting into Trumpism without directly confronting it. But is he really offering something new, or just a friendlier, maybe younger face for the same anti liberal, anti regulatory politics? Now, let's also not forget that Musk has flirted with conspiracy theories, mocked pronouns, and in one infamous moment even reposted a Nazi adjacent salute. So while he criticizes Trump's chaos, his own politics remain controversial and at times disturbingly aligned with the far right currents, not just in the US, but across the world, especially in Europe. So let's get back to the America Party and what are its prospects. Will the America Party go anywhere? Too early to say, but it really depends on many factors. If Musk puts real money into it, recruits charismatic candidates, and builds a digital first campaign strategy, he could shake things up, especially among the independents, the disaffected families and voters, and maybe sections of Gen Z. But third parties rarely win. They can, however, shift conversations. If Musk manages to drag debates towards tech centric governance, artificial intelligence policies, or the calls for aggressive deregulation, the America Party might become a pressure party rather than a ruling one. That's a very far off, far fetched outcome, at least for now. What is the bigger risk here? That it actually becomes a vanity project, amplifying culture wars without offering real solutions, especially at a time when there's such intense polarization in the United States. And that's a real worry, because if it amplifies this polarization, these bitter contests, it's not going to serve American politics or the purpose of the American polity. Elon Musk is provocative and disruptive, and some say brilliant. But is he the answer to America's political crises? Unlikely. What ails America today isn't just bad messaging or government overreach, it's far deeper. And let's also talk about that. Economic inequality, the worst in almost a century, broken broken healthcare, structural racism, you can deny it, but it's there, climate change, a democracy that feels unresponsive to everyday people. Musk doesn't talk about those with any seriousness. His ideology, if we can call it that, seems to celebrate individualism and market logic while ignoring the lived reality of the uninsured. Millions of Americans are not insured and they don't have health care. The poor, the marginalized, especially the ethnic minorities. So, in that sense, the America Party may not be a rebellion, just a remix of, with a tech bro uh, at its helm. And a centrist tech bro as well, whose ideology may be wrapped in the aesthetics of a revolution, but actually has little substance. So, let me ask you, what do you think? Is this the birth of a new political force, or just another billionaire hobby horse or experiment? Let me know in your comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want more takes on the politics of power, money, and the future. I will be back soon with another video. Thank you for watching.